morning for McMurray with Buffalo and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. I'm your host, Elliot Pierre, and we're going to start today's episode off the same way we start every episode off, with a moment of gratitude. I know you could be doing a million other things with your time, and the fact that you spend it with us truly does mean the world to me, so thank you. On that note, Tanner, hit it with the intro.
Hey, it's Keith Simpson here. I'm the general manager of Norel Toyota, soon to be Fort McMurray Toyota. Pretty excited for our new dealership. We're here to take care of you. Come on down and be part of our family.
And we're back. Big shout out to our title sponsor, Norel Toyota. We really do appreciate your ongoing support. As everybody at home knows, I do not introduce my guests because they can do a better job of that than myself. So, sir, can you please reintroduce yourself to everybody at home?
I'm Justin Herman. I'm the CEO for the CMD Group of Companies and the owner of Susquehanna Group of Companies.
And you are a professional golfer.
I want to be a professional golfer. Yeah. Just a mediocre amateur these days.
Dude, you have put in time on the links over the years.
I have, yeah.
Everybody knows you from this. And it's been a great networking thing. I was literally hanging out with some gentlemen who, and I won't say their names, but they're in their 60s and 70s, and they know who you are.
Yeah.
Then I'm hanging out at a school, Merck, they know who you are there. Because of this golfing that you do, which is amazing that people know you for that.
You know, I've often said that if it wasn't for golf, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. Just the network that it's afforded me and the people that I've met. And I've often said, it's when I used to do business development and relationship management, it was almost impossible to get a 30-minute meeting with an executive. But the minute that and if they were golfers, the minute they found out that I was a good golfer, they want to spend 5 hours with you.
That's right.
Right? So, it helps if you're good because everybody likes winning.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're on the same scramble team.
Right. No, it's just it's one of those things where everybody says, oh, you got to golf, it's good for networking.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, it's still a waste. It's so frivolous of your time. Don't spend all the time there. And you're just well, what is it? Do I hang out there all the time or do I not hang out there? And you're good. You've been good since we were younger. Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's a product of obsession mixed with passion, I guess, right? So it's I started when I was 19 and it's been an outlet for me and a great stress reliever, and it's almost therapeutic. Especially, you like to go to the driving range, put my headphones in and just hit balls and let everything else dissolve around me and just focus on the task at hand, right? So and as I get older, things like that are harder and harder to find.
Yeah. So have you seen the game evolve in the time since you were 19 to now? Back in the day, I remember when Tiger Woods came in there, it was just what you think nowadays is so trivial, but the game's changed dramatically.
Oh, for sure. You're now you have to be you have to be so much more athletic to be competitive. Back then, it looked like your dad could be a professional golfer.
Yeah.
Right now, they're all athletes, and they have training regimens. There's so much money implemented there, especially since Tiger Woods, and so it's it's treated like a legit sport now. When we were growing up, it's golf, that's for old men.
Yeah.
Right. It's lame. Let's go play hockey. Right. But now it's Tiger Woods made it cool and also profitable. So and for me, it's an opportunity to spend some time outdoors with people that I like.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty good combination.
Yeah. No, man, you took it it's nice to see things that aren't the traditional route work.
Yeah.
And we're just getting to the age now where there's a few of us that I get to see people's careers, and I'm just that's cool. And who would have known that golfing would have been such an integral component of that, bro? Because like you said, you figured that out. We could go through the names of friends that we have that golf that just didn't look at it like how you looked at it.
Well, I was just very fortunate because it's something that I love to do, and it's easier to get along with people that are like-minded and that have similar hobbies, right? So and then it's an easy avenue to spend time with people that you like, and then and it just so happens that most people that are in business love golfing as well. So it's a great combination.
Yeah.
And then now we have our 5th annual Chard Métis Invitational Golf Tournament coming up on Thursday, May 21st at the Fort McMurray Golf and Country Club. We're sold out again for the 5th year in a row. We started this golf tournament as to raise money for the elder care program, which was initiated because of this golf tournament, and so it's honestly been one of our most successful programs within the community. So through the elder care program, we put all of our elders, anybody over 60 that are from our community and one of our Chard Métis members, we put them on full benefits. We pay for their entire, all their basic living expenses, like their heat, their power, their water. We pay for the property tax. We give them a $250 grocery card once a month, and then we hired a full-time elder care worker who goes around to all the elders' homes and helps them clean, cook, yard work, whatever is needed, right? So I mean, and it's all just from the golf tournament.
You're really doing it, bro. You're an impressive guy, man.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean,
holy.
Yeah, so I don't know about that comment, but you know, the program itself has been pretty impactful, and it's you know, for me it's rewarding because it's been impactful to the people from our community, especially the ones that steward us to where we are, our elders, right? So.
Yeah, no doubt, man. It's so cool because like Fort McMurray is our community, you know? And even like the elders, the people who live downtown, like people who live in Timberley, like you just walk around and it's just like, you see these people again and again and again your whole life. You're just like, oh, you're just part of the community. And if you can help them in any way, shape, or form, it's so cool, man.
And you know what, growing up the way we did, you know, Fort McMurray was the land of opportunity for us. And, you know, so, you know, I think any opportunity we have to give back or make an impact or show a little bit of kindness to somebody in need, you know, we try to offer that as often as every chance we get. So, you know, we try to contribute just as much to the community events as we do for our Chard Métis events.
Yeah. So,
and you know, we look at it from a perspective that Wood Buffalo is our home.
Right.
You know, the Chard Métis and Janvier is where we reside and where our members are, but you know, if it wasn't for Fort McMurray, none of this would be possible.
That's right. No, straight up. And like, I'm almost speechless when you explain that elder community, like that program that you have, because you do so much already, man. Like obviously you and I chat often enough. We filmed over the years, but like, and I know about the physical structures that you're building out there, which that in itself is just mind-blowing to me. But then when you talk about, that's a little person, people.
Well, you know what? It's you know, all the credit goes to the team and the team and the people in the community and our leadership, because they put the faith and trust in us to execute the work, and they give us the freedom to do so. And the team works so hard, and their hearts are all in the right place. And you know, it's amazing what you can accomplish when a group of like-minded people work towards a common goal.
Yeah.
Right. And so, like, we presented in front of council in February for a community center out in Janvier, which got passed. Right. So, you know, we're going to get a community center out in Janvier. We're just working on the design right now, or the design RFP with Fort McMurray Wood Buffalo, the municipality.
Yeah.
We're building a gas station and pool hall out in Janvier. We just got a grant for land-based recovery for addictions and for Northern Indigenous communities. So we got lots of stuff on the go. We're constantly trying to think of ways and trying to be creative to impact our community, right?
Yeah, and like Janvier needs it, man.
100%. You know, like the entire community needs it. Like, say this land-based recovery is going to be open for Northern Indigenous communities, not just our community. So any Indigenous members from any Northern Indigenous community is going to be eligible, free of charge, to come to our program to heal.
Yeah. Unreal, man. That's just like, you're really doing it on all cylinders here. How big is your team now? Like, there's got to be a lot of people helping and executing all this work.
To be honest, we run pretty lean.
Yeah.
And that's by design, because the leaner we run, the more resources get back to the community. You know, one of the things that we try to stay cognizant of is to make sure that we don't overstaff.
Okay.
And which means that every person on the team has to be like a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
And so they help out where it's needed, and very, very fortunate to have a team that follows that motto and mantra. And like I said, when everybody's working towards a common goal with the same interest, it's amazing how much you can get done. We have about 20 full-time staff, and then we have some seasonal staff as well, and some contractors, and consultants.
Because these are big, big things that you're doing. Like, those are huge. Like, unreal, man.
You know, the funny thing is you don't even think about it. I don't even think about it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just thinking about the task at hand and the next project, the next program. You know, where to get the resources to deliver them.
Yeah.
You know, yes. Sometimes it's worth stopping to take account of everything that's going on, I guess.
Yeah, you're just in it, so you're grinding. I get it. You're like, oh no, because you still have so much to do.
Yeah.
But like, because the one thing that drives, like, it just picks on my brain often, and you're solving a big component of it, is like, you do have people in our region that have needs. Like, they really have needs, you know? And there's so much of us that have so much. There's a big oil plant right there, you know what I mean? So like, the resources and the money is there. It's not like industry's not supporting. Like, I'm not crapping on industry. Big ups to industry. But like, you need people to be the conduit to like get those resources to people. You're doing it, bro.
Well, the funny thing is you know, when I first started in this position, you know, all the obstacles seemed overwhelming, and everything we needed to accomplish seemed enormous. And you know, how do you even get started?
Yeah.
Right? And then before I knew it, you know, I just kind of started chipping away at it, and then before I knew it, we're starting to put a little bit of a dent into it, and then we're starting to build a foundation. And you know, it's just like that old adage, you know, how to eat an elephant kind of thing, right? So one bite at a time.
Crazy, dude. Because I remember vividly you and me sitting down at Avenue Coffee, and you explaining like, this is it, and yada yada yada, and like, we're both young-ish at the time, you know?
Yeah.
And just being like, this is huge, bro.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy how much we've accomplished in the last. It'll be 7 years next month that I've been in this position, and how much we've been able to accomplish in that time. It's it's been hard to understand.
Yeah, your community really believed in you, because like from the get-go, you used to mentor at Merck in that program. You were on the NABA board for a while. Like, there was a lot of steps before you got this Chard Métis role, and like, dude, obviously all those experiences helped you. Like, you've really executed extremely well in a 7-year plan, my dude.
Well, you know, I think that there's probably a lot of luck and stubbornness involved in it. I don't know how much of it was by design.
Yeah.
But you know, it's crazy just how, you know, if you keep moving towards the goal, it just comes to fruition if you keep at it with some determination and a little bit of discipline, right?
Yeah. So with the partners, because I haven't talked about your partners for a while, like how, because obviously like I said, the golf tournament, like I see you guys on social posting, how happy are the partners that you have that they got in when they got in? Because some of those guys are early partners.
Well, I don't want to speak for them, but you know, we take a lot of pride in the relationships we build with our partners, and we're very selective of who we align ourselves with. And you know, we're up to 18 strategic partners now, one wholly owned business. We just recently acquired Canadian Overhead Doors last fall, and you know, we just recently integrated that into our portfolio, and amongst all the other programs and stuff we're going. But you know, I think the general consensus is pretty positive when it comes from the partners. And you know, we have a reverse trade show every October. I think we're going to have our third one this year. And you know, when we speak to them and the partners speak to them, the feedback's been amazing.
Very cool. Well, listen, Tanner's tapped his watch. That means we're out of time. But before I cut you loose, everybody gets a shameless shout out or plug. So you have the mic, the camera, the lights. Have fun.
I'm just going to shout out to my team and our fifth annual, our fifth golf tournament this Thursday at FMGC. So
there we go, awesome. Well, for McMurray with Buffalo, the rest of the world, that's been another episode of the Mac City Morning Show. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for tuning in. Big shout out to our title sponsor, Neural Toyota, as well as Carrie from Patchouli Rose, and the beautiful people at Coldwell Banker. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Talk about quenching your ugly thirst.
Hi everyone, it's Carrie with Patchouli Rose here at Thickwood Barbershop. If you're wondering what to get your loved one this season for Valentine's Day, I make an all-natural anti-aging skin serum called Good Skin. It's good for men and women, and it's available for purchase here at the barbershop, downtown at the Corridor Shops and Events, and on my website. Thank you for your support.